then it'll load. I have to do that every time the game is reloaded. It's time for another random weirdo. It's either Chat Jeet or Jim and Eyeball. One of the two. Oh, it's the LAUD.
They might as well be their names.
Those other random weirdos have quite the reputation of being the chatbots, so that's the LAUD.
Oh,
And then, of course, one of them is Jim and I, and then the other is Chat's Jeeped. Spooky cave sounds.
yeah.
The dark. We should just make it louder. So then, when making things like videos, it would be able to hear more with the game being quieter. Because it's back to the offline life again. It's a very short-lived Wi-Fi demo has been lived already.
Megan, Mom, messaged you.
E, what's exactly that? ETHANP, nice lots cubes.
Megan, Mom, messaged you.
It looks didn't have that world sort of officially still in there. Even if it's totally outdated, it's still that world nonetheless in there. It's really, really, really outdated now. Those were the days I had to leave base. Let's have live with that. Please. Cut those musics. Probably cut those musics though.
No one giving them out about that. I don't want to eat it. My Bible is good for this one. Good. My sugar bags. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Beautiful. Okay, wait, my hair's wet. Does it get all over my cereal? It'll be some hairy cereal.
Yeah, after 3 years, so years back places now with that 15 years version of it. Except for the parts going up. The surveys go up inside of that one fate. That game is definitely better being louder. Definitely, kind of the game is always kind of the quieter version. Definitely those times of that world were the days. Simpler times, a crowdier time.
It felt tranquilized your village still needs finished. Investigating quite a full essence of what holds all the themes and all that.
When it was all like that, all of their places were able to be seen.
Always sounded in OS3 edition.
AW can't apply that. Good times of that place.
First ever noticing the rock version having cave sound.
Good thing is, of course, always the way to stop them.
It would be kind of disgusting to have to compress those videos that we cared for series parts.
That's the spooky one. Whether or not there'll be no cave sounds heard. And since of the use of the tag, it'll be global across the competitor or it. Because the basically world owner will be player one-ish, and every one of them will always have that tag, no matter what their name is, so it'll always functionally work. And no spooky cave sounds like that one.
And the reason it's quite the sound for some kind of spooky video.
It's a really good time times of actually making them build things like those places. From the use of images and such. Those were the days, actually making them build places from finding images and then putting them all together to complete the entire house as it is. It'll be very uniquely shaped from images that probably aren't even from the actual house itself. Images like those sure were the ones that sure sparked quite the imagination of a very cozy, very dreamy looking wooden house. And then obviously some of the more modern places kind of also took inspiration from that. It was the first house of the story, one that was of course a wooden house. It also took inspiration from mostly all of that, including in there was the same. That sure is weird to see that they had to do that just so that there would be more light in there, all the way shining down. And so that game without Ertz was really limiting to with the way they make light. Even down there was, of course, the same place as with the wooden house from this story. But then too bad the story is still outdated too before any of the modern places were established. And in the story, sure is a lot that needs to be established in order to be up to date. It's the objects house. Good times of when that was actually the clothing stories house. Look at all that looks. Actually look kind of fancy. And even that being an artificial mirror kind of thing. And nowadays, Vertex is a thing, and of course, it would very real time actually reflect everything. You know, when it's down there can ray trace all it wants. And then, well, a competitor will just kind of heat up, as they all do. And then it's not a kind of competitor that relies on extensions, or should I say add-ons, to cool them down. Everything it needs is all in its very own package. Nothing more, nothing less is needed for it. It'll cool itself down as it's designed to. So that's why it sure was great with using it. It will take care of itself instead of I, or me, having to take care of it. by using things like the fans and all that. Too bad doing that makes the music stop. It'll never play anymore. It should make the music always play. I'm sure it would just be better if all worlds could just be migrated to it. And then that'll be quite the computer, that game experience. For like Oddbot. Sure, it was like weird when they had to make things like that. The giant antenna off of their house. That would look kind of awkward. If they, of course, wanted to make it look more realistic, but then they always look like that. They all do. They're not perfect.